We don't want to get sued, so here's your disclaimer.
And what does that mean? It means that we are here to share Prince's works with the utmost authenticity, clarity, and precision. This means there may be situations where the material being discussed may be sensitive or offensive to some. However, we have chosen to discuss his work as it was initially produced. We will not alter any of his original work to suit anyone's comfort, including our own. This podcast is to celebrate Prince and his works.
Thank you for your support and understanding. Now on to the show.
Hello, welcome to Alphabet Suite, podcast for the Prince Songbook. There are hundreds of songs to choose from. You have chosen
I'm going down to Alphabet Street.
Puka Nakua.
Hi. I'm just kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a very special episode of the Alphabet Suite podcast. Our 100th episode, believe it or not. Somehow we made it that far. And we're still only in the A's.
Isn't that crazy?
I am not your host, but I am the ever-reliable producer, Aaron.
Rock on.
Oh, yeah. I'm not used to that.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? We are your idiot hosts, Pat.
And Tim.
And today we're doing something special because not only is it the 100th episode of the show, it also happens to be the episode that brought about the title of this podcast. Today, your two lovely balding hosts will be
And
talking
producer
about Alphabet Street. However, we're starting first with a special snack time that is going to lead into a free series on the Patreon over at patreon.com/Alphabet Suite Podcast. It's going to be on the free tier. And we are going to be taste testing 6 national food chain cheeseburgers.
Blind taste testing.
Blind taste testing. We're going to give them a rating from 1 to 10 or 0 if you really feel it's that bad, which is possible. And while blindfolded, we're going to be trying to guess which chain the burger we just tasted is from. And the winner gets a high five from our special guest.
Who is our special guest?
My mom.
Woo!
Wake her up.
Mom will be coming through and feeding us like little baby birdies. These burgers.
Well, and we're having her feed us because we don't want to be able to touch or smell. We want as little information as
I
possible.
mean, you can smell it.
Well,
Why
yeah,
not?
you'll smell it when she puts it in your mouth. But we don't want to touch them. We don't want to. She's just gonna ram them in our mouth like a bad porn.
And so we're not wasting too much more time. I just want to thank Castos first for supporting us and this show by giving us the platform to distribute it everywhere. And we can talk more about them later.
All right.
So shall we go on to the first burger, or do y'all got something you want to say?
No, I think you have said it all. So let's blindfold ourselves.
I'll watch you guys
Oh,
first.
I
Make
just-
sure you're not cheating.
Yeah, I just bumped my nose right into the mic.
Oh, we're also using. We have. You can keep preparing. I'm not gonna be. Okay. We have palate cleansers
I have.
of some Kooky Colas.
Yes, I have my Coke right here.
Okay.
I got
I
to keep
am-
my hand on it
I am blindfolded.
because I put my.
Holy
otherwise
crap!
I'm gonna
This is
spill.
nice. I can keep my eyes open.
Man, I need this when I take a nap. Uh-oh. Hello.
Okay, hold on. I want to try to.
Oh, God.
Sounds like somebody's got a
Okay,
mouthful of
touch
burger.
it.
Well, you can push it into your mouth.
Okay.
Right- Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap!
Wow. That's a lot of burger.
That is a lot of burger.
I'm putting my finger up because I had a thought, like as if you guys could see my finger. Just so you know.
I already have my guess.
Do you?
Well,
What's your guess?
I'm not going to tell you. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1.
Okay, give me a
I gotta
minute.
mute my phone. I'm sorry.
Give me a minute. This is a little harder than I thought.
I knew right away.
Did you?
No.
When I first put it in my mouth, I got a taste of a certain restaurant,
So we're going to do our guesses first after a 3, 2, 1.
but then after I chewed, I'm not really sure.
Mom's going to write them down,
Okay.
and then we can kind of talk about how we feel about it. Are y'all ready?
Give me just a.
Oh, we didn't even say all the different companies, all the different restaurants we got them from.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess you'll kind of learn as we go along. I messed that up. That's my bad.
Well, if you want to rip them out real quick, go ahead.
Sheesh.
So we got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, Steak and Shake, and Five Guys.
Yeah.
All just plain cheeseburgers.
And that's what's throwing it off. I'm used to I ain't gonna lie, when you eat a burger from someplace, the condiments help to give that restaurant a taste. So just having a plain cheeseburger is really making this difficult. For me anyway.
Are we ready for guesses?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Wendy's.
Burger King.
Burger King. And I give it a 4.
Is this out of a 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I didn't mind it. I thought it was all right. I'd give it probably a 5.
I give it about 6.
I just don't like their meat.
6.5.
6
Whatever
and a half.
meat that was, I don't like it.
No? Okay.
It tastes like fake flame broiled.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all. I'm not. I gotta hold on. I gotta take a drink. If I can find my mouth.
It's kind of hard to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to use the palate cleanser when you're blindfolded.
I got my hand sitting on my Coke. It is not leaving it.
I can't do that. It's on my desk.
Oh.
I believe we're ready for number.
All right.
Oh, did you guys? You guys gave your ratings, yeah?
Yeah. I said it was a 5. Timmy.
Okay.
6.5.
Timmy T gave it a 6 and a half.
He changed it from a 7.
Yeah. I was going to do 7, but 6.5.
Are we ready? Here she comes.
Here she comes.
It was weird because I'm sitting here and next thing you know, I feel this like tickle on the side of my mouth from the bun or something. Oh, there she is.
And it's meat in your mouth.
Oh, my God.
Baby bird and my son. There you go.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I think I know this one. You know, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say, oh, I know that one. And then I'm going to probably miss them all. I'm probably going to be wrong on every one of them.
This one's nice.
But I got my guess already.
Oh.
Man, I'm with you. The condiments, man. That's
Condiment, I'm telling you right now,
Damn.
it makes a huge difference.
I am having a hard time with this one.
Are you really?
Yeah.
If it's what I think it is, I thought you would have guessed this one right away. But then again, I'm not even going to complain because this is, I'm telling you, this is like way harder than I thought it would be.
I have my guess.
I have mine.
Man, this is.
Tim,
Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
don't take too long.
I just don't know.
I'll pick one.
3,
All right.
2, 1. Steak and
McDonald's.
Shake.
5 guys.
We were like,
Who said McDonald's?
I did.
Oh, my God. That is not McDonald's, bro.
Steak and Shake.
I said McDonald's.
I give that one a solid like 7.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll give that one a 6.
I like that.
6. Yeah.
Man, this sucks so bad.
I was so hyping myself up for this. I'm like, man, I'm going to nail it.
I thought I would be able to guess these in a heartbeat.
Do you remember eating a sandwich that has a funky aftertaste? Because that's what this is right now for me.
Rinse it with your. I gotta find my mouth.
I'm just having problems finding my cap after I take it off.
Don't take it off. Like I said, I got my hand just sitting.
Don't take
on-
it off?
Because he's going to end up bumping
don't put it on yet. Well, my hand is not leaving my Coke.
Well, see, I know right where the Coke is. It's just,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm not gonna take that chance. Say what? You can open it. You need that palate cleanser. Get it open, girl.
I am ready.
Okay. No,
Yeah, I really like that last one.
I've liked them both so far, quite honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I have not had one that.
I don't know why I
you
keep
here?
closing my eyes in here. This is like, it's got a little pocket for your eyelids. It's great.
I'm no further.
Is it cooling? Oh.
I know this one.
Oddly enough, to me, this tastes a lot like the first one. Are you screwing with us?
Not to me.
It's just a whole different taste, man.
No, to me, it tastes a lot like
No.
the first one we had.
Drink some more Coke.
What did I say the first one was? Huh? Wendy's? Okay. Are we ready?
No, I have
No?
no idea what the hell this is. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Oh, damn it. You're probably right.
You can change your answer if you want.
Nope, can't.
Tim, what'd you say?
Arby's.
They both said Arby's.
You said Wendy's?
I said Wendy's. I think that's it. I think you guys are right. I give that a 5. It's mid.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 5 on that one, too.
Okay.
3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Really? Okay. 3 down, 3 to go.
I put this list of restaurants together and I forgot I put Arby's in it.
And you said it at the beginning of the show.
I know.
Whoa, hello.
Dang, man.
This is weird because I just sit waiting.
Right?
I'm like, oh.
I'm waiting for the creep up.
Put the meat
in my mouth.
Huh? What?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's all good.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all good. Yeah, that's about what my tummy's gonna feel like here in a minute. We're gonna be eating 1.5 burgers in this episode each.
Oh.
Exactly.
Sorry, guys.
You know, like
Uh-oh.
Stevie Wonder when he's at the piano.
Why? What happened?
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Ready?
Okay. Oh, hello.
You gotta open wide.
Oh, open wide,
Oh,
Tim.
come on.
Take it like a man.
Oh, this is.
Here.
Oh God. Now I'm a little worried.
Wow.
Okay, I'm here.
I know.
Wow. This thing is huge.
Holy crap.
Oh, I like this one. This is a good one.
I can't tell.
I'm digging this one. Man, I wish I had condiments on here.
Yes. At least the pickles. Pickles always tell from different restaurants.
I did offer if you wanted to add pickles.
Well, we're trying to keep it fair, man.
Oh,
I like the cheese on
you
this one.
keeping it hard.
Well, no, we're trying to make. Let's judge their basic sandwich.
I mean, we could have gone no cheese too.
Oh,
No,
wow.
because cheese is very important.
That's what I'm saying. We're doing cheeseburgers, but
All right.
I think I know. I think I got my guess.
I don't know, but
Let me cleanse my palate.
anyway, like Stevie Wonder at the piano, he's always going back and forth and whatnot.
Are you doing that?
I kind of am. I'm just like, hey, I'm not making fun of him.
I know you're not.
But I'm just saying, I can see where he would do that.
here's
Okay.
another problem. Tim's already terrible at having a mic by his face. Imagine what it's going to be like while he's
Stevie
blindfolded.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Okay. 3,
Ready?
2,
Oh, wait. Okay, go.
bro.
I forgot what it
Five
was.
Guys.
Five Guys.
Steak and shake.
I'll give that one another 7.
Oh, that I like that
You know
one.
what? I'll even it with
I'm
the other
going-
one. I'll do the 7.5.
I'm giving that one an 8. I like that one. That was really good.
7. Can I just call all 5 guys? At least there'll be one right one.
5 Guys and a 7.5. Here's the thing. Where's my mic? There it is. I make fantastic burgers myself, so my rating scale is going off of that, which is not fair to any of them.
Because you make better burgers than everybody.
Yes.
You only got 2 more burgers, kitten. You'll be fine.
So, who do I have? Arby's left and McDonald's.
I've got Burger King and Steak and Shake.
I don't know who the hell I got left.
Well, if you double guess, it's on you, bud.
I think McDonald's is 1.
I got Burger King and Steak and Shake. And what's going to suck is if I taste another burger and I'm like, oh, I know that's this one, and I already guessed it.
You can double guess.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, you can double guess.
Okay.
Well, that's going to happen for me because I can't remember.
Because everything's going to be 5 Guys for Tim going forward.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one right.
Excuse me.
Coming in.
Okay.
Coming in hot. And you see how warm these sandwiches are still? We did good. It took us an hour to gather all these sandwiches up.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, crap. Is it another big one? Oh, God.
Stop and take it.
The cheese has a different texture to it.
Oh, this one's nasty.
Lick the cheese.
Yeah, I think this one's Burger King. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm not sure, man.
are y'all ready to guess?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Arby's.
McDonald's.
I say Burger King.
That's a horrible app.
I said Arby's,
I don't know.
and
I'm giving this a 4.
this is getting a 2. Holy crap.
3.
Oh,
That's,
Yeah, that was, so far, that's the worst one.
you taste that aftertaste? That's horrible.
I'm still trying to get it out of my mouth.
It's probably a damn Wendy's.
That was definitely,
I don't think so, man. Wendy's is good. Excuse me.
Chicken.
I'm going to say right now, that was, for what we've had, that was probably the worst one.
100% the worst burger that we've had.
Watch it be 5 Guys.
I'm going to be pissed if I gave 5 Guys a low rating because that's my favorite.
But that just goes to show if that what I ain't saying it is. I don't think it was. 5 Guys has better burgers than that.
Condiments. is where it's at.
Condiments, man. Condiments make a huge difference.
Now, there are sandwiches that I thought,
Oh.
I know once you put it in your mouth, you're going to know that's where you're eating from.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
There's only been probably 3 so far that I was that confident, and I'm probably wrong. That's the funny part.
Here's the thing. I'm not confident on any of these. But it's a blind taste
Yeah.
test, so it goes to show just what you really do like and dislike.
Yeah, ready.
The last one, gentlemen.
Last
Excellent.
one. Okay.
Well, right or wrong, I'm gonna say McDonald's. That's my last guess.
Well,
my
you said you
God.
can double guess.
You can, but I
So-
want to make sure I got all 6 on the board.
Holy crap.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Wow. I'm digging this one right here.
Okay, so my last guess, I know what it is, but I'm not sure this is it.
You say you know what it is, but you're not sure it's it?
I know what my last guess is, and I haven't
Yeah, this
guessed.
one's not that great either.
What the hell? Ah. I don't even know what my last one
The
is
bread's
either.
terrible.
Ow.
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to use, just because it's my last guess, but
I mean, if you want to double guess, go for it.
I don't know.
Damn it.
3, 2, 1.
Steak and Shake.
Five
McDonald's.
guys. That was not McDonald's.
McDonald's, and I give it a 2.
See, I give this one
No, you know what? I did. Wait, what I do for that last one that was bad, Ma?
a 3.
No, the score.
Gave it a 3.
Oh, a 2.
A 2?
A 2.
I'll give this one a 3. This is slightly better than the last one.
McDonald's.
I said McDonald's.
You said 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim, your score?
9.
9. You said McDonald's?
No.
He said Five Guys.
Yeah, I'm double.
We can take our blindfolds off.
I said Steak and Shake, and I'm going to give it a 5.5.
Okay. All right, Mama.
All right.
What is our? So
So-
how many did Tim get right?
Hold on a minute.
Wow. I can't see now.
That was rough.
that was
that was
way harder than I
Horribly
thought.
rough.
It was fun though, right?
Tim got 1 right.
Tim got 1. All right.
How many did I get right? Oh, I got half right.
Nice. 50%. That's almost passing. All right, Ma.
Okay, son, you got 1,
He probably cleaned house.
Nope. She's skipping lines.
2,
Just give me more than 50%.
Uh-oh.
4.
Oh.
Oh.
4.
4. Hey, that's not
4
bad.
out of 6,
Wow.
man. That's 2/3.
Hey, are you ready?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
So kind of tell us what the first one was, and then we can say what our guesses are because we probably don't remember.
Okay, number 1 was Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got that one wrong.
I knew I'd tasted that painted on flame broil crap.
Huh? I said Wendy's, huh?
Yeah. The other 2 said Burger King.
Burger
Oh.
King for number 1. Number 2.
Was McDonald's.
No way.
Yes, way.
What'd I give that?
Number 2 was McDonald's.
You gave it a 6, and you said it was 5 Guys. You said it was
Oh,
Steak and Shake.
wow.
You gave it a 7.5.
Wow.
Okay, McDonald's.
Did I get it
I
right?
gave McDonald's a 7.5.
I got it right.
You got it right.
And what did I give it? And I gave it a 6. So I did.
I said
was
I said
good.
McDonald's was 5 Guys. Or no, I said Steak and Shake.
Yeah. Yeah, I said 5 guys.
Okay. The third one?
Number 3 was Wendy's.
Okay.
I'm in so much
And
shame.
Aaron got it right.
I got number 3 right of Wendy's.
What did I say? Is that Arby's?
Both you and Tim said.
I knew it was one I didn't know.
Yeah, I knew there was a couple you might have.
When Arby's and Wendy's, I've never had their burgers, so I had no. That's why I knew I was like, I don't recognize this taste.
This is really going to
What'd we
mess up
give it,
my
though?
mind when thinking about my palate.
So you gave it a 5, Tim gave it a 3.5.
And what did Aaron give it?
Aaron gave it a 5.
So I mean,
So we were all pretty mid.
we
on the
liked it except
Wendy's.
for Tim. Tim didn't like it.
That was horrible. Bad aftertaste.
Well, to be fair, when I go to Wendy's, it's not often that I get a Dave single. Usually I'm going for chicken
Yeah.
or a Baconator.
All I ever get is the spicy
Okay,
chicken.
but the meat on the Baconator would be the same meat.
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so
But I mean, if you smother it in cheese and bacon,
exactly. So what was the fourth one?
Number 4 was 5 Guys.
number 4 was 5 Guys.
And you and Aaron got it correct.
Okay,
We got it right.
And Tim said it was Steak and Shake.
which is close because they're
They're both
close.
smash,
They're
smash,
smash,
double
yeah.
smash.
What did we
burgers,
give? What did I score it?
You scored it in
So we all liked it.
We all like Five Guys.
So that goes to show Five Guys is
No, I gave one a higher score, so
than Five Guys.
Okay, now here's the nasty one.
Okay, 5. Yep.
The nasty one. See,
Arby's.
I knew, dude. Arby's burgers are so bad.
That was disgusting. I couldn't even finish it.
You couldn't finish it?
No.
Wow.
Arby's burgers are terrible.
yeah, that was gross.
So you guessed Burger King,
Okay.
Tim guessed McDonald's, and Aaron guessed Arby's.
Okay.
And you gave it a 4, Tim gave it a 3, Aaron gave it a 2.
Yeah, it was by far the worst one. So Arby's
You suck.
has the worst burgers.
Yeah.
That I couldn't finish it. It was disgusting. All right, number 6,
Number 6,
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake.
You got it right.
Yep.
Tim said Five Guys. Aaron said
Close.
McDonald's.
What I scored?
I did say Steak and Shake was
5.5.
McDonald's.
5.5.
Tim scored it a 9,
Yeah, it's bad.
and Aaron scored it a 3.
Which is weird because when we were in line getting these, Aaron's like, "Oh, I like Steak and Shake."
I do like Steak and Shake.
So, what did you think of all the burgers?
Well, she has a biased opinion now. She knows what they are and where they're from.
She does, but she'll be honest with what she thought. Like she said,
Even if she's being honest, the eyes and knowing where it's from will change how you feel about it.
Arby's what?
Needs to stop.
Stop making burgers.
Arby's needs to stop
I'm
making
with you.
burgers.
Which was your favorite?
Five Guys,
Five Guys.
and then McDonald's.
And then McDonald's. Yeah, see, McDonald's
So-
has good burgers, man.
By our ratings, who's favorite? Like, who is everyone's? What is everyone's favorite burger?
Yeah, I'm not a real fan of Steak and Shake either.
Yeah, I know you don't like Steak and Shake. If you got any you need to finish off, hand them out. We'll eat them. You finish the ones you want.
Y'all
we'll-
can eat them. I ain't gonna.
Probably flush that Arby's in the toilet. What?
Is that all you got left?
That's it.
What's what?
It's Arby's.
Arby's.
Steak and Shake. You like Steak and Shake?
No, I don't want you to not have.
No, I'm fine.
Something
I was just
good.
trying to help her finish. I don't like. I have this thing where I can't throw food away, so
Yes.
I'll take one for the team.
All right.
All right, so coming in with a 9, Tim said that Five Guys, even though it was Steak and Shake,
At a 9,
Tim likes steak, and that's why I gave you the steak
Tim
and
likes Five Guys, even though he thought it was Steak and Shake.
Shake. No, he
Yes.
likes the Steak and Shake, even though he said it was Five Guys.
yeah,
Oh, it was Steak and Shake.
This is good.
it was a Steak and Shake burger.
Oh,
It
okay,
was a
my
steak,
bad.
and he
Steak
said
and
it was
Shake
Five
burger.
Guys,
Said it was Five Guys.
and I gave it a 9. And he's still looking at him. He's enjoying that.
Guess you need to go Steak and Shake more, buddy.
The next one coming in is Five Guys.
Oh, you don't got to go down the whole list. Just the tops.
Just the tops.
Yeah.
Is Five Guys, and it's at, you gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Dad gave Five Guys an 8.
It is 7.5.
I gave it a 7. I think I gave 2 a 7.5 though.
You did, and Tim gave it a 7, but he thought it was Steak and Shake.
Which I mean,
They're clear.
you got. I mean,
They were close.
they were close. And you have established you do not like Steak and Shake or Arby's. Yeah. Okay.
Not a fan of Wendy's either.
Well, thank you for helping, Kitten.
Thanks, Ma.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Huh? Leave what?
You can give
Oh,
me
the receipts. The receipts should all be in there because I want to talk about that too. But while she's doing that, let's talk a little bit about Alphabet Street.
Yes. Oh, let me put the. There we go. That would suck if it wasn't going the whole time.
Oh man.
We got to do it all over again.
So
Ooh.
this is our 100th episode. Technically, it's our 100th song. We had to split 1999 into 3 episodes, but we shot it all as one. So I mean, but technically, it's our 100th song that we're doing, our 100th episode. We tried and tried and tried.
Ooh, excuse me.
We reached out to various people associated with Prince in one way, shape, or form, like Ingrid Chavez and all that. The big thing we were trying to do is get an interview with somebody, and
we not only could we not get an interview, we got 0 for responses from people. So
Horrible.
so they do not respond well to people like us. I guess you got to have people to call their people, and we don't have people, or we don't know their people. So that's why we decided to go with the burger challenge as something cool and something to do. We couldn't get what we wanted to do. We were pretty hyped too, because that would have been awesome. So on to Alphabet Street. Love this song very much.
How many times are we going to mess this up?
What?
Alphabet Street.
Alphabet Street. Oh, I'm sure through this episode it's going to be plenty.
And we do know our producer was shocked at the cover.
Oh. So when producer Aaron saw the cover to Love Sexy, he had a little bit of an eye-opening experience with Prince laying naked with some flowers. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is a great song.
And it was the first song off of Love Sexy, which with Love Sexy, you got to remember that Love Sexy was not actually going to even be. He had recorded, manufactured, and actually distributed the Black Album already. Mm-hmm. And that was going to be the next album that he was going to release was the Black Album right after Sign of the Times. But he got hooked up with Ingrid Chavez, which is why she was one of the ones we reached out to. It would have been really cool to talk to her. Got hooked up with her, and she's all about light and positivity, and she felt a very negative vibe coming from the Black Album. So after that, he himself paid for Warner Brothers to pull the Black Album. Oh, is that all the receipts? And our scores and everything? Okay. He paid for them to pull all the albums back and destroy them. And then recorded Love Sexy in like record time, man. I gotta get my notes up. I was so preoccupied with the burgers, which I'm telling you, man, that is so weird. You take away the condiments on them things, and it really messes with you. So anyway, oh, thank you. He paid, had them all pulled back. As we know, a few copies did not make it back and get destroyed, and that became like the most sought after album ever. That was like things of legend, you know. I think there was 10 or 100 copies, I forget what, that actually made it into the wilderness, into the wild, you know. How they did, I don't know. I know some of them were from like producers that had advanced copies of them, but yeah, he recorded the whole Love Sexy thing in just like a few days or something like that. So yeah, there was one song that made it from the Black Album onto Love Sexy, and that was When Two Are in Love. That's the only song that actually made it. So
That's probably my least favorite song on the album. Not saying I don't like it, but that's,
When Two Are in Love.
yeah, that's my least favorite from there.
Yeah, I thought Love Sexy was an amazing album.
It is.
I mean,
Very much.
very much. I mean, I know it's got one of your favorite songs on it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Not to detract from your lovely conversation, but
Yes.
I'm already not feeling great.
really, that was a lot of fast food burgers.
Oh, God, it was.
So
Which one was that giant ass?
I have no idea.
Wow, that was big.
But I got the receipts right here, so just so you know,
Well, let's finish Alphabet Street
And then come
since
back
we're
to-
on the topic, and then we can go on.
okay. So anyway, love the song. Had cat rapping, you know.
I like cat.
So, you know, and with her just recently passing, that's kind of a sad thing. She had her rap on there, and this was the first time, also the first tour that you and I went to see him on.
Yes,
was the
it
Love
was.
Sexy tour. So that was amazing.
That's the best concert I ever seen.
That it was a show, man. It was a show. But there are a lot, as you would guess, a lot of covers and samples. Now with the samples, most of the samples, for whatever reason, just sample that him going now at the beginning. And so if you're not really into all, I mean, you're gonna, again, you go to our sister channel, you're gonna hear them all. But there's tons of different styles of music that just have little bits of what they sampled, you know.
I just got confirmation. The mouth filler burger that we were all cackling over was the one that you and I guessed right of Five Guys.
That Five Guys was the big one, huh?
Five Guys was the open wide. And honestly, to
Open
kind
wide
of
and insert the beef.
to lead into how quickly I got the first one, Whoppers are wide and flat. That was a huge quarter of a burger.
It was very huge.
And also their meat just tastes like trash.
Which is weird because I usually like Burger King.
They paint on their flame broil.
No, they don't. I used to work there.
No, they don't. They paint it.
Okay. Anyway, back to Alphabet Street.
So get back to Alphabet Street. Let's go.
Oh, Tim would give me that look like he was going to say something. Just so you know, there are 17 different versions that just Prince did.
But just so you know, every one of them are good.
They are.
There, everyone.
There's 52 total that I found, and I know there's more that I'm going after. So this ain't quite as bad as 1999. They had over 100 versions. We only got 52. I know that I think there's about 6 more that I got to get. So we might end up close to 60 when it's all said and done. And most of them are going to be covers. There's only like 13 samples, 14 samples. So, yeah, I know the feeling, man.
Yeah, I got some rumblies in my tumblies.
Yeah. But there's everything in the samples and the covers, like straight up, almost legit word for word covers. You know, there's some country ones. There's some lullaby ones
Of what?
of Alphabet Street. You got something you want to say, don't you?
Okay, out of everything that I wrote quite a bit.
Okay.
He loves falling asleep to the lullabies.
I play them at night so I can rest easy.
Out of my rants and my good things and all that, the thing that sticks out the most, and you're gonna have to help me with this,
Okay.
9 Inch Nails.
Really? Why
Where?
is that sticking out the most?
Where in that song are they sampling anything remotely of Alphabet Street? Because I listened to it.
Well, which song by Nine Inch Nails?
I don't know, but I
It's
didn't
called
like the
Ring
song.
Finger.
Okay.
Ring Finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was puzzled. That's what sticks out. 9 Inch Nails, you know.
Trent Reznor, man. He's pretty rad.
Now I like 9 Inch Nails. I didn't care for that song, but I listened to that whole thing. I didn't hear anything
Well,
remotely.
just so I don't endanger us of getting blocked, you know, because you never know what we're going to get blocked on here. I don't want to play it.
No, we're not going to play it.
Okay,
However, after we're done with this episode,
you're gonna show me.
yeah, we'll listen to it.
So
I'll
you've
show you.
heard it,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
All that noise,
Because I
and you
make
picked it
sure
out.
when I'm doing this, I make sure that I listen to the songs.
Okay.
If I can't pick it out, then I'm like, oh, maybe this is wrong, and maybe there's something else. Maybe there's a because there's been like they'll say, oh, it's this song, and I'll go get it, but it's not that. It is that song, but it'll be like a different mix of that song, and they don't always legitimately tell me what mix I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I always try to make sure that I listen to it and find what I'm supposed to find.
Okay.
I will do a little edit thingy to tell you when in the song you can find it if you want to.
You know what? There's an easy way to do this. There's a website called Who Sampled, which is where I go to get some of this information.
Okay.
And what I love about this website is when you go to it and you pick the artist and the song you're looking for, and it gives you the list of everyone who covered it and everyone who sampled it that they know of. They're not even close to being complete, I'll tell you that right now. But they do have ones on there that I can't find it. That's why I have to go to so many different places, because no one is complete. And so I jump all over to make sure I can find them all.
Okay.
But on Who Sampled, it'll put both songs side by side, and it'll say jump to sample. So you hit that button and it'll jump to the spot in the song right where it's sampling. And then you can do it on the Prince song, and it'll play what he's sampling, so you know what to listen for.
Oh, there you go. I'll just put a link to that in the description.
To Who Sampled or to the song?
To Who Sampled.
Yeah, Who Sampled is a great website. I love. They're one of my main sources.
And knowing Nine Inch Nails, he probably modulated it or altered it in some way.
It was just sounds. He didn't sample lyrics. He sampled the sounds, because it tells you what they sample too.
I was listening for sounds. I was like,
Well, it could be changed so far beyond where it's not.
No, usually they keep them when they sample them.
They can, but it can be.
Oh yeah, it can be something
where
that's
they
sped
add
up or
some
slowed down or
distortion
distorted. Yeah,
whatever
Yeah.
to it.
Yep, absolutely.
Or warble it, make it sound all crazy.
But yeah, that was definitely one of the weirdest, because think about it. So we got the Jesus and Mary chain. They did a cover. You got like Arrested Development, who sampled it, which we all know that song,
Okay, but
The
first,
TV show?
no.
the band Arrested Development.
Since you went there with them, I never liked them.
I was never an Arrested Development fan either.
So now I don't have to do that one.
Never heard of
Thanks. I don't have
They
to say it.
did this song called Mr. Wendell. You may not know them. They're from the 90s. They did Mr.
I'm from
Wendell.
the 90s.
Okay, but you were born in the 90s. They did the song that they sampled on was called Tennessee, because in the song Prince says, put him in the backseat and drive him to Tennessee. That's the part they sampled.
Odd, but okay.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, and throughout.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he starts like.
Yeah. Tennessee. So
So I think if he would have known any of the songs, it probably would be this one here, because I think that one was bigger than that Mr.
Mr. Wendell? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mr. Wendell was pretty big.
I don't know why. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. So I did want to let you finish what you were saying.
I don't even know what I was saying. So
I
you
don't
jump
know
in.
neither.
Let's go through your notes.
Well, I wanted to go through because I forgot, but I was watching the video, and I forgot how cool ass this video is, man.
Alphabet Street?
Yeah, I love that video.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to talk about with the video. Because remember when he pulled the Black Album and he put the message in the video
Yep.
that says, "Don't buy the Black Album, I'm sorry."
Yep.
Yeah. I forgot all about that till you said something.
Remember we were on there and we were pausing.
Well, because we didn't have digital. So we recorded it on a VCR and we're like, oh, did we get it? Oh. And it's so quick. It's on and off so fast. How anyone even knew it was there, it's beyond me.
Yeah, that was pretty
You
cool.
know? So that even tells you how bad he thought the Black Album was. It says, "Don't buy the Black Album, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
He put that in the music video for this?
He sure did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that green shirt thingy he's got.
Yeah?
on. Yeah.
Now, here's the odd thing.
With the polka dots,
I never really liked that video. I thought it was
What
cheesy as hell.
What is wrong with you?
Well, because he shot and directed that in Paisley Park Studios. That was all him. That was cheesy, especially when he's like at the beginning when he's dancing on the one part of the screen and the other one has his face where he's holding up the cane and he's putting like funky colors on his face. That was horrible, dude. That was terrible. Don't give me that look.
I love that video.
Do you?
Yeah, I think that's a cool ass video.
And when he's in the car, excuse me, man. He's just got
Dude, I'm all about the cheesy. Shut up.
We'll let Aaron watch the video and see what he thinks.
And
It's-
with Cat in it, you know,
She wasn't in the video.
the whole long song. Are you with me now? I'm gonna do what you did to me last time, where we were talking about they could send us a bag of their chips to try and use, butted in and said you could also email us
Tacumbo Olajide.
to come. What? I don't know what the hell you're saying to me.
Tacumbo Olajide.
Anyway,
A name that's fun to say. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Say it again.
Tacumbo Olajide.
What is that? Who
He's
is
a
that?
boxer.
Is it?
He's a boxer.
Really?
Tacumbo Olajide. Anyway, go ahead. I just had to check with you.
Look, you got Aaron over there thinking now. He's like, I gotta get a name now.
Anyway,
I like that.
Tacumbo Olajide.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, Cat rapping in the song. It
Yep.
just all fit, and it was just
Yeah.
no.
No, I'm actually in the Prince.org forums trying to look up this "Don't Buy the Black Album, I'm Sorry" thing.
Oh, it's in the video. I'll have to show it to you.
I know it is, but I'm just looking.
Okay. Prince.org is not very good. You would think it would be, but it's not. Anyway, so let's go down your notes now.
I don't even know how to pronounce ACEN. What is this?
Asen?
ACEN?
Yeah.
Okay. Trip
To the moon.
to the moon.
Part
Okay.
3.
Part 3 was it?
Yep, part 3.
Okay, I missed that.
Kaleidoscopic climax. Or kaleidoscopic climax. That's the name of the song. Trip to the Moon, Part 3. Kaleidoscopic climax.
Okay, I didn't get all that. Just okay. Well,
Anyway, go ahead.
All
Asen.
right. Anyways, I'm just saying, what the heck is that junk? You can't even call it garbage because it was bad, horrible.
Not all of them are going to be winners, man.
Let's go with acoustic hits. I tried to keep it positive, man, because 100th episode.
Yep.
But
Spit it out, man.
all right,
It tastes like a Arby's burger, didn't it? It left a bad taste in your mouth.
all right. You know the girl that sings off of
The girl that sings.
the acoustic hits ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The girl that sings for Alphabet Street. Okay,
Okay.
I like her voice.
Okay.
She's got a good voice.
Okay.
However, this version of Alphabet Street is just awful. It was just it's not. She's not right for that song.
No.
I don't know what you thought, but yeah.
To me, Alphabet Street is a hard one to do. It's very, he doesn't sing it in a normal voice. Almost the whole thing is done in the Prince-esque style.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like 1999, he sings 2000 zeros. It's all pretty well formulaic singing. Alphabet Street, not. So it's a very difficult one to cover or to do anything with, I think.
I'll agree with you.
You got to be Prince to do this song.
Yes.
You're smiling.
Andre James.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Let me look at that one so I know. What album was that one on? Do you remember?
I don't know. I just wrote Andre James.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me look. Because I need to find it. Oh, it'd probably help if I put my glasses on.
You think?
Okay, I can see now.
There you go.
Andre James. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know where he's from.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just use a city as an example because I don't know. So, like in New York, okay,
Okay.
I'm always picking on New York, but it's okay. In
Well,
New York.
all the critics love you.
Yeah, shut up. Let's not go there. All right, so you go walking down the street now, like where we're from, you go walking down the street, pretty soon you're going to run into that Walgreens. You're going to run into that CVS. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to New York, do they have like little tiny record stores that you can record a album for $1.99 or something? Because any moron like Andre James, and I'm calling him this because to do Alphabet Street the way you frickin' did it, what is wrong with you? At that point, I stopped listening to cover samples and anything because of this guy. He just
Ruined it for you, huh?
if I was the store that he went to, this record store for $1.99 for CD, I'd demand that damn CD back so nobody else got to hear it.
There used to be at Great America.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember going to Great America when we were kids?
Yep,
There used to be a recording studio there. You could go in and just record.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I have digital versions of the ones you and Chrissy did somewhere.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah,
They're pretty awesome.
they're pretty something.
Oh, they're awesome.
So this Andre James version
Maybe
is
he recorded at Great America.
it's strictly.
Wow.
I was not.
Babe, you are like angry.
I was not even gonna listen to any of his other crap that he got.
Holy cow, you are angry.
I was not a happy camper having to listen to that.
You want to hear something interesting?
Mad. Yeah.
Sure.
On a positive note, well, I don't know if it's a positive note, but it's an interesting note for sure. An original 87 pressing of the Black Album, the ones that, the original 500,000 that he had destroyed.
Yeah, I think only 100 made it out, something like
I
that.
don't know how many, but one sold in 2018 for $27,500.
Yep, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely insane.
Like I said, when that happened, that was one of the most sought after things.
Yes.
That was like, I'm telling you, that was things of legend.
I also see the screen grab from the music video.
With the message?
How it comes down the center.
Yep, by
But
the cane.
apparently, it also shows up in mirrored text in the liner notes of Love Symbol.
I'd have to look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's trying to give you time to calm down.
On a positive note, also,
Oh, we're going back to positivity?
we are. I
Good.
don't-
We're a happy podcast.
Yeah. Well, then,
Well, 2/3 of us are.
Andre James is horrible. I'm telling you. You listen to him and you tell me to get. I'm just okay. I don't want to go back there.
Elijah Day.
There you go. So I never listened to the unreleased thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did,
Okay.
and there's one on there, the remix.
Yeah.
Okay, that is definitely my favorite.
And that was remixed like later.
Really?
That I want to say that was. Let me pull up my notes, but I could have swore that was remixed in like 1994 or something like that.
Hey, that's when the Black Album came out.
Yeah. Is
weird.
it? Kirky J remixed it in 1994.
Wow.
So 6 years after that, he went in the studio and remixed it, probably because Black Album came out.
Yeah. But that is by far my favorite.
Yeah. It sounds nothing at all. I mean, I shouldn't say nothing at all. It is very different than
It
the
is.
original. Very.
And I'm loving that. It's just great. Oh, what do I have here? I don't know. Something I say LOL. There's the demo. The acoustic demo.
Oh,
That's so bluesy like. I'm
it
like,
was.
what the
It
hell?
was a blues riff. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Great song though, all the way around. It's just good.
Yeah,
Just
I love it.
don't cover it, don't sample, don't do nothing with it. Just leave it alone. Andre
James.
I found another guy that I don't even know.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was not a fan of David Hellbach either.
I don't know because I didn't make it.
You didn't make it that far.
No,
yeah.
because of Andre James.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna find as you go that there are gonna be others that you're not gonna like. So, if you go back and listen to them,
I mean, like, there's like ones I'm not gonna like, and I've done this. I've listened to like covers, and I'm like, nah, no.
but this one really has you up in arms, man.
This was. Do you remember this? Because it's.
I do.
It's horrible.
I do remember this.
It's. Okay.
Okay. You got more notes you want to talk about?
No, I'm done.
That's as far as you got.
I'm exactly done. Like I done covered everything, man. Because I didn't want to make it like a 3-part thing. I really
Well,
did.
bless you.
Thank you.
And you couldn't get past Andre James.
No, I could not get past Andre James. That was just.
That
He should
was
be ashamed of himself.
definitely a
How old is this guy now? Like 80 or something?
Andre James.
Does he look back and be like, why did I ever do that?
No, because I think he just did it like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, hell no, dude.
If I remember right, that was a fairly new one.
Mm-mm.
So this is Andre James is the Arby's burger of the Alphabet Street playlist, right?
You got it. I would rather eat that Arby's
burger.
than listen to that bunk.
Okay.
Just saying. That's horrible. Just horrible.
Anyway.
You're going to take a good song and do that to it. I'm just saying. Alphabet Street is rocking, dude.
Alphabet Street's a great song. That whole album, like I said, very underrated. That
I
had
agree.
great music on it from I Know, Alphabet Street, Glam Slam,
Keep going.
I Wish You Heaven. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Anesthesia, which we'll be talking about coming up soon.
Oh, we will.
Yeah. So
Because we're still in the A's.
Did we,
Dance On. Remember Dance On?
not on
Yes.
the show, but have we talked about how his sister died last year?
I thought we did. Because I think that's 2 now of the siblings that have passed.
That's his only, there's Taika,
Taika, yeah.
his only full sister.
Yep, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about the death, if we talked much about the death, but I know we have talked about her.
Well, I thought we talked about her passing too.
It could be.
I think we every time.
It was a while ago now. It was November last year, but
Speaking of, in this podcast, we shoot them ahead of time. Is
was she one of the troublemakers?
Taika?
Yeah.
No.
No,
she-
she was one of the good ones.
Well, she had problems.
She had.
I mean, in regards to the whole,
she's one of the ones that already sold off her shares to the other
She was
company.
smart,
Okay.
though,
Yeah.
because she kept 1%.
Yeah.
She was smart. She
But
didn't just give it all.
I don't know. She named her son president.
Okay. Well,
Well,
maybe it was
hey.
on her.
Speaking it into it, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe one day.
But so by the time you guys listen to this and watch this, this is going to be old news. But I just found out yesterday. Was it yesterday? Angie Stone passed. And
It was within the last couple days. Yeah,
yeah,
we are filming this in the first week of March.
yeah, Angie Stone. So,
I know the name.
so for you
Can't place her.
who don't know, Angie Stone worked with Prince on When Will We Be Paid, if I remember right. She was the female vocalist on that song. So she does have a Prince connection. She came from, let me find it again. She came from a group. But the sad thing was, she wasn't that old. She was only 63.
Mm.
So, she came from a group called The Sequence.
Mm.
So, yeah. She
do more with Prince? Just
she
that?
did. No, she
Okay.
did more.
Okay. Because
I
I
don't
know
rem-
that name. I just can't.
Yeah. She was, the sad thing is she was killed in a car accident.
Really?
Yeah. And so her and her band were traveling in this Sprinter van, the Mercedes Sprinter van, and ended up rolling over and getting hit by a semi.
Oh.
And she was the only one who died.
of the 8 people that were in the van and the truck driver and all that, she's the only one who died. She died.
I thought I heard that everybody died.
No, she's the only one who died.
Holy crap.
So it's just sad. That it's another Prince connection that is kind of gone. You know,
It's kind of eerie.
it sucks, man. So she did. You Make My Sunshine. Sorry, I thought it was When Will We Be Paid, but it's You Make My Sunshine with Prince.
Ooh.
So, but I think she did have other. I think she sang back up in some of his songs, but that was a duet she did. Bless you.
So,
Bless you.
not to get off of her because that is sad.
Yeah.
But Alphabet Street is a blues-based pop rock number.
Is that what they're calling it?
What's bluesy about it?
I have no idea what's bluesy about it because I hear nothing bluesy.
Because they said the rhythm guitar part played in a style
Reminiscent.
thank you, Bo Diddley.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that.
I did not get that at all. But
Teach his own.
I'm going to tell you right now, one of the things that just came to me as I was thinking about this. Do you remember when Alphabet Street came out? I mean, CDs were really...
I don't, sorry.
No, you ain't going to remember. CDs were just really taking off. And so people were doing all this cool stuff with them. You were getting the hidden tracks and the bonus tracks and getting all this cool stuff with CDs and lyrics printed in the book. I mean, CD, it was just great, you know. Prince pissed me off in a way like no other with this CD. Do you remember why?
Because he put it all together.
It was one
track by track.
track. You could not pick a song to listen to. You had to either hope that you had a fast forward on your CD player, or you had to listen to the entire album every time.
Yep.
That pissed me off so bad.
That was just silliness, though.
Yeah. Now, there is a tracked version which they sold overseas, but back in the late 80s, trying to get foreign imports of anything. I mean, like I said, CDs were really just starting to take off back in the mid to late 80s, and they were expensive still.
Yep.
They were super expensive. I mean, it was a while before I actually was able to buy the CDs, you know. But when I was able to and I bought it and it was just one long track, I was so pissed off, man. So pissed off. So
Explain to me something.
I'll do my best.
All right. The line. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just had it here, and now I'm looking for it again. Okay. Cat provides a rap also borrowed from Bloody Mouth.
What?
Yeah, way down at the bottom before recording information. Explain this.
I have no idea what that is, man. It's an unreleased song with a saxophone by Eric Leeds.
Where are you at, dude?
I'm looking at Bloody Mouth. So it says right here, the song remains unreleased. A part of Cat's rap from this song was used later in Alphabet Street. So, but we'll get to that next season when we do the bees.
Okay.
Know what I mean, Vern?
That just kind of puzzled me when I seen it.
So anyway,
Oh, poo poo.
what?
And
Oh, poo poo.
yeah, just looking at my watch as well,
Oh,
or my clock.
okay. So, one thing I do want to touch on before I got the receipts. I want to tell you.
Excellent.
So, if you go to McDonald's and you get the quarter pounder with cheese plain, that's what we did. Everything was just no toppings. You're going to spend in our area, you're going to spend $6.03. Okay?
That's after tax.
That is after tax, yes.
Okay.
The burger itself is $5.49. Okay? You go to Steak and Shake and get a double steak burger, plain, is $5.29. So it's $5.81 total.
Well worth it.
Well worth it.
Yes.
And then you add the toppings on, just makes it better.
Okay.
Wendy's, $5.99. Plus 58 cents tax, so $6.57. So we're roughly $6
All right.
per burger, right? Arby's, worst one, $6.39 plus tax was $7.01.
That's $7 too much, man.
Oh, I know.
Mm-mm.
Burger King, which to get the same comparable size, everything, we got the Whopper with cheese plain. So we didn't get the little burger. We tried to keep it comparable. $7.49 plus tax, so $8.22. Highest one so far.
Mm.
And
Until you get to
low on the scale.
what'd you say?
And low on the scale.
And low on the scale, yes.
For which one?
Burger King.
For Burger King.
What'd I give it?
Burger King was the first one. You gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Aaron gave it a 4.
Oh,
I
shit.
gave it a 5, but I
Ah.
thought it was Wendy's.
You gave it a 5 because you thought it was Wendy's?
No,
or you gave it a 5?
I gave it a 5, but I said, but I thought it was Wendy's.
Okay, my fault.
So
Go ahead.
it was mid-range burger, but the second most expensive one. The first most expensive was Five Guys. So for just a plain cheeseburger from Five Guys in our area, it's $11.39. With tax came to $12.50. So much more expensive. But Five Guys, let's see.
It's the highest rated burger, I'm sure.
I gave it an 8. Tim gave it a 7. Aaron gave it a 7.5. So
what you're saying is, if you want a good burger like Five Guys,
you're going to pay
Steak
for
and
it.
Shake.
Go to Steak and Shake.
Exactly. I gave it a 9. Steak and Shake.
Aaron gave Steak and Shake a 3.
Yeah,
What?
I've been thinking. I had some flavors early on that were bad.
Yeah.
The bread was a little off.
Yeah.
But then the bread went away and I started tasting like the meat and the cheese. And then I'm like, man, I kind of don't want to stick with that 3. I probably would have bumped it up to a 5 if I could have changed it.
So,
But also when I go to Steak and Shake, I'm always getting something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm getting the chili 5-way, or their taco salad's fantastic as well. Or like when I do their burgers, it's one of their specials or a topping filled one.
well, you, in all honesty, though, you rarely eat just a cheeseburger anyway.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are very much,
I play.
yeah, and load it with whatever you got that I haven't tried yet. You know what? We're gonna put chili, avocado, and salad dressing. Try it. I'll do it. Go ahead. Throw an egg
No,
on
that
there
would
while
be
you're at it.
delicious.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I tell you, man, just to eat a plain cheeseburger it's weird.
Your best experience is do it at home with real meat.
Yeah.
But for fast food, I think we hit kind of the heavy hitters around the U.S.
Well, we tried to make sure it was all national ones.
Yeah, there's a few other that are like, just east of the Mississippi kind of thing.
And
We
some
also don't
locals and
have
regionals
a Hardee's or Carl's Jr. wherever you live close enough to us where this made sense.
Yeah. We have a Hardee's, but we would have to drive a little bit.
We have a
to get
Hardee's that is all the
No.
way on the other side of town.
Yeah.
No, we do not.
Are all the Hardee's?
No, no, that is not a Hardee's. If you do not sell roast beef,
Hardee's doesn't
are
really sell
nuts.
roast beef anymore anyway.
Hardee's, Roscoe, Rockton, or
Yeah,
one
up
of the
north.
R's up. Yeah, I mean there is a Hardee's. I'm irritated because I went there for a roast beef,
And they don't have it.
and they're looking at me like roast beef.
Like an Arby's style roast
Yeah,
beef or
they
like
used-
a pot roast beef?
No, they
sandwich?
used to
No.
slice roast beef like
Yeah.
Arby's beefaroo type stuff.
Okay.
Good.
Because if
That-
you want like a pot roast beef sandwich, the one from Culver's is delicious.
Culver's.
So anyway, that's what you're going to pay if you want just a cheeseburger.
They're not cheap anywhere, really.
No, I mean they're
Well, then they throw at Five Guys. They throw in an extra like $1 or $2 if you do the bacon.
well, everyone adds for bacon.
Right. I think
But-
the only upside, not the only upside. I mean, Five Guys is just good quality.
They are
Is the toppings are unlimited. You don't have to pay extra
no for
for
any of them.
toppings.
No.
So if you were to go to McDonald's and you want a topping that's not on that burger, or you want to swap
Yeah, if you want,
sliced onions for diced onions, you're paying for it.
or if you want to add tomato, it's 10
Yeah.
cents per tomato. You
No,
can have,
nothing's 10 cents anymore.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're paying damn near $1 for every topping.
Five Guys, it's unlimited toppings. Plus, Five Guys has amazing fries.
Their fries are great,
So
and turns out they have a combo deal that actually saves you like $5 or $6.
yeah,
Mm.
found that out today.
Sweet.
Dude, kid.
All right. So anyway, I think we have really done enough damage. We've been at this for about an hour.
Taking you, telling me to shut up.
No, do you got more to say?
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Share with us, man.
No, I
This
was
is our
just saying-
100th episode. Man.
They say that it had nothing to do with the song.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Okay.
But this is our 100th episode. This is-
15th and Chris.
Yeah, but that again, that's just a local.
They ain't local nothing.
15th and Chris is local. They're Rockford only.
Would have been. Could have been. He set the place on fire. He's in jail.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all in the news. They kept saying that it's better than Five Guys. I went one time to try, but because it was like 10 o'clock
They were.
and I
open?
went there, they weren't open.
Yeah.
So I just drove on, So I never got to taste them. And I never will.
I've never tasted them, but bless you. Everyone I talked to that went there said they're amazing burgers.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So
Now no more.
Well,
Bless
and
you.
having lived on the East Coast, there's a lot of burger places around there that we don't have, and a lot of taco places that we don't have, and
Yeah.
definitely a lot of barbecue places we don't have.
yeah, every region has their own
But
local and regional restaurants.
you know, Whataburgers are good. I'm sure that would have rated pretty high.
I don't know, man.
Wahlburgers is good. I'm sure that would have rated pretty high.
Here's the thing: what I thought going into this is completely different than what I can come out of this with. When
I
you
did not expect to rate McDonald's so high. I'll tell you that much. I think I
When-
gave that a 7. Yeah.
you gave McDonald's a 6, no, 7.5.
Yeah. The 7.5 was my highest rating.
Yeah, for McDonald's and Five Guys, they both got
McDonald's
a
and
7.5.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
How silly is that?
Well, but the thing is, like I said, when you strip these down to nothing but hamburger, cheese, and a bun, it changes everything.
It does.
It's their new meat in that quarter pounder.
Yeah,
Like it actually tasted and felt like meat.
like meat.
And honestly, now they spice their burgers, and I'm sure they throw MSG on it, which I'm a fan of. But like, it was good.
Yeah.
The only time when I go to McDonald's, now I love their breakfast. So anytime after breakfast, the only thing I ever get is the quarter pounder. You would think I would get that,
He didn't.
but it's the condiments.
Did any of us get McDonald's correct?
I did.
Did you?
It's the
I did.
condiments. It throws you off without the stuff on there. It's just a whole different taste than
What
with
did I
it
say
on.
McDonald's was?
Steak and Shake,
Oh God.
and gave it a 7.5. Timmy thought it was Five Guys. So you guys both thought it tasted like the Five Guys Steak and Shake combo. Yeah, I got McDonald's right. So,
All right.
What a crazy experience that was. And here's the cool thing. We're gonna do it more.
No,
we're going to try to.
No, we're not doing chicken.
No.
That is just unfair. I don't get chicken from anywhere but Wendy's. That's unfair. You
It
guys
ain't
have
about
it.
being. I guess you need to broaden your horizons.
You better do some taste testing
well,
before
see,
we do.
I don't get to eat out like that. I don't get.
Neither
to
do we.
that,
That's
you
why.
know?
That's why we're doing this.
But
Now you
you-
get to eat out.
You guys get to eat out more than what I am because I just don't. My kids do, but I'll eat at home. You know, I'll get them. I'll go to McDonald's. You know, I'll go wherever.
Which apparently McDonald's has some good food.
Yes, they do.
Well, a quarter pounder at least.
But then I'll come home and I'll just, make chicken. I do. A lot of chicken strips from Tyson. That's what
So when you buy them this food, take a bite of their chicken nuggets because that's one of the things that's coming up.
Well,
But why I'm saying that is this is going to be a series that is going to stay on Patreon. So you'll have to head over to patreon.com/Alphabet Suite Podcast if you want to see more of us blind taste testing food, but it's going to be free. You don't have to pay to see it.
onion rings.
Okay.
Onion
We'll get it
rings.
more into this later. I know this is our 100th episode and I want to have fun with it, but
Bukanakua.
the Combo or Launch Day.
There you go.
So, sorry we couldn't get the interviews that we were trying to get. We really were hyped about it. We thought for sure we were going to get at least one person to
Don't even worry about it.
respond, but
We're having fun.
We're having fun. Hope you guys are having fun too. Love Alphabet Street. Love Sexy. Great stuff, right?
You got it.
All right. So, till next time, people. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.